So this is going to be MAE. Sign's going to be here. So obviously the entrance door. This is French Paradox. So the wine shop is like, it's literally just a wall separating us, and you can get into the restaurant through the wine shop, but this is going to be the specific door. It's like still very much a work in progress. Like there's so much to be done. Like if you asked me a year ago, are you going to open your own restaurant, especially with COVID happening, I would have said, no way, absolutely not, it's stupid. And now I still think it's stupid, but I am doing it anyway, because it feels like the right thing to do. Everything has been leading up to this point, and I'm also of the mindset of like, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and then at least I can say I tried, and then I'll just go and move to Spain and change my name. Like my grandmother passed away a few years ago, and then my granddad recently passed away, and at the time I was kind of, thinking a lot about them and where, I spent time with them when I was growing up, and obviously I was going out for the funeral back to Leitrim. When I was younger and I went to my grandmother's house, like it's welcoming. There's always food. There's always something being cooked. There's always dinner. It doesn't matter who you are, like you're gonna get fed. Even if you don't want it, it's like that Mrs. Doyle thing, you will, I go on. So the inspiration for the chef's menu is my grandmother, and my grandfather, and Leitrim in general. And just the kind of style of food that I would have had growing up then there. One of them actually is inspired by a story that my cousin told me of when she was visiting my grandparents' house, and she brought a friend with her who was a vegetarian. And I'd say she was probably the first and last vegetarian in Leitrim. Went into the shop, bought pasta and like a tomato sauce or something, like a jar and a packet. My nanny cooked the pasta, brought it out to the table, put it in front of the vegetarian, walked back into the kitchen, came back out with another plate with a pork chop and a load of potatoes on it, and put it in front of her and was like, just in case you change your mind, like in case you want something a little bit better. So one of the dishes on the menu was actually going to be a pasta dish with like a guanciale, maybe from Bingo Ferguson down in West Cork. And it's kind of just that, like the pasta with the pork, like inspired from that story, but also like it's going to be tasty because it's pasta and pork. So
yeah.
You looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Loads. Are you going to bring all your friends in?
Yeah.
This is the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? Kitchen there.
Sean, who's that? I don't know. Who's that in the picture?
Who's this? Is it MAE? And who's this?
Eddie.
Yeah.
Who are they? Is that my nana? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Randa. And my granddad.
Oh, it's amazing. I'm so proud. Yeah, it's really cool. We're all so proud of her.
So the wine glasses are always something that I've been kind of weird about in restaurants. There's like two things. It's like wine glasses and bathrooms. Actually, three things, and plates, and four things, and the food. And
I know, and hand soap.
And hand soap. And yeah, hand soap.
Like,
and when they have that real like horrible, like cheapo.
Oh, you can smell it off of one.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
But same with glasses. Like I just really appreciate wine glasses, and it's a weird kind of like some women are into handbags, some women are into shoes. I'm into knives and wine glasses.
Name of the biography.
But I love these. I know I said no flutes, but like I really like these for champagne.
I do.
Although I prefer the idea of serving champagne in this, but I feel like even people that I know that aren't really into wine would expect that if they got champagne, they wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
That it's actually like kind of a movement now to do the whole like wine
Also,
glass.
the thing that I like about if you look at flutes, normally they're all really kind of just like you don't have this bit coming out. It's just kind of just going like straight right back up.
Yeah.
And I think what I really like about this one is that you do have that kind of space at the bottom. So if you are going to go through a tasting, you've got room for your champagne to actually kind of come back up and express itself.
Yeah.
If you're putting so much effort in your wines,
Yeah.
they're going to be paired with your menu. I think the glasses they do play a key role into that whole experience.
I think I just sometimes need to pick dates for things to happen, otherwise they just won't happen. Still need to hire staff. Obviously have Julian, the manager, who is amazing. How are you feeling? Are you nervous?
No, well, you see, there was so many things to think about over the last few weeks. And now that we're getting there, same as well, I'm very impatient. The only thing I want now is to open the doors and welcome as many people as we can so we can actually show off what we've been planning over the last few weeks.
Yeah. Don't have any other kind of front of house. Have a chef coming for a trial on Wednesday. She's going to cook up some food. I'm just going to kind of see her style. She's Brazilian, so hopefully she's good, because that'll be kind of a bit of a weight lifted if I can start kind of hiring people. Yeah, like a lot to do. Like I just need to be in there. I'm totally confident when I'm in there, and then that's fine. But I think the kind of, it's just a new stress of having to worry about everything else, and it's like it all stops at me now. I don't know. It's very stressful opening a restaurant. I don't really know whose idea it was, but I need to talk to them.